The recognition of the genocide of the Circassians by the Ukrainian parliament remains the most prominent issue in the Circassian information space, and despite the efforts of many Circassian and Circassian-related organizations in various countries around the world to keep this fact unnoticed, it is clear that thanks to the text of the resolution, this event will be impossible to ignore in the long term. The document enshrines fundamental principles for which the Circassians have been fighting without exaggeration since the end of the Caucasian War. One such point is, quote, to recognize the Kabardians, Circassians, Adigi, and Shapsugs who currently live in the Russian Federation as a unified Circassian people and the heirs of historical Circassia. End of quote. Alongside this, it is important to highlight the recognition of the unconditional right of the descendants of the exiled to return to their homeland. And what's important, Ukrainian parliamentarians established a specific point to work on bringing the Circassian issue to the attention of the rest of the world, and they also called on other countries to recognize the genocide of the Circassian people. As for the reaction to this event, on the one hand, there is obvious inspiration from all those who made efforts to resolve this issue. In recent years, we posted a collection of key interviews with speakers on our Telegram channel. A number of expressions of gratitude were also made by Circassian organizations in the diaspora. As for the opposing viewpoint, it was traditionally expressed by Kautis Akrokov and the signatories of his statement. According to their statement, little-known pseudo-patriots achieved recognition of the Circassian genocide, while emphasizing that the Circassian people do not need such recognition from the illegitimate authorities of Ukraine. Interestingly, none of the commentators on social media disputed the validity of the provisions of the resolution. Instead, their arguments boil down to the usual ones. This is done out of spite. They want to use us. Let's remember, politics is always based on interests. If you genuinely believe that Ukraine decided to spite Russia by recognizing the rights of the Circassians, then perhaps you should congratulate the activists on such influence. They used Ukraine to achieve their goal. What more could you ask for to be proud of?